Hello, everybody. Today's topic I want to talk about is gaming friends through the years. For me, being as old as I am, I've been around since the beginning of video games. So this is what really started me off in video games, which is the Sears Telegames Motocross Sports Center 4, which is a motorcycle driven game, and you jump buses at the bottom. And on the back, it shows you all the Pong games it comes with. So this is what started video gaming off for me in the late 70s, and brought my friends together to game. Then eventually, most of us moved up to the Atari 2600 since that became more popular. And we started going over each other's houses more. I remember going over to my friend Jeff's house, and we were competing in Space Invaders and Mega Mania competitions, even with his parents. And my high school friend Frank, who had a ColecoVision, which I didn't have at the time, and eventually a Commodore 64, which I bought after him, we spent many hours back and forth on all those systems and all those games on those floppy disks. It's just a great time back then, all the memories I have. Sadly, Frank passed away a few years ago, I found out through social media. And that was sad knowing, you have these friends growing up and they move on. And eventually, we went up through the NES years and Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and you're getting older, we're out of high school. Friends are moving on, getting families and things like that. So you didn't play as much together like that. And you cherish those times more so when you were younger and having friends over and playing those games like that. And then, the N64 came into the 90s and the PlayStations. And that's when I was, into my career and mainly playing when I came home and playing by myself. It wasn't much playing with friends like that. So that kind of dwindled then, and my gaming kind of dwindled off a little bit. But then in the 2000s, what came next is PC gaming came into my life in the early 2000s. I remember getting my first PC, not really knowing what I was doing, buying some box games at Walmart, bringing them home, loading them up onto the computer, playing them. Just an awesome experience. I kind of got away from the consoles after the PS3 and mainly stuck to the PC gaming. And then in the year, I think it was around 2007, I purchased this box right here called the Orange Box with Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal. And that game, Team Fortress 2, changed me a lot. It's just a great game to play against friends with. I got a lot of friends on Steam through that game. We played for years, 3, maybe 4-ish years. And just all the hours, I think I have well over 4,000 hours just on that game alone. And back then there really wasn't cameras and live streams back then, so we just had heard our voices in our ears. And, we either played on a red or blue team in that game. And for all those hours and hours and friends you make in that game, it was just an awesome experience. I'll cherish that forever. That was probably my highlight of gaming back then in 2007, playing that game alone. And then there's some other games I got into and everything like that, but that game right there mainly was the Friends game back then. And then a few years ago, I think it was 4 years ago, got into Epic Games and Fortnite, and that really changed things again. Strictly playing Fortnite, but we've expanded that now into other games and everything like that, and made some great friends through that, which I cherish. It's fun playing, mainly Fridays, but other days as well. Then I got into YouTube and live streams and live stream gaming. And even though people are watching me gaming, I have people coming into the chat, and that's a great community now that I have. Seeing those people come into the chat, reacting to games I'm playing, commenting on games I'm playing, and just socializing back and forth through the chat along with gaming, it's just, man, it's spectacular. It's really changed the way gaming has become from way back in the 70s when I started. So I'll cherish all those friends through the years and through my live streams and like that. It's been great. I'd really love to hear some of your stories about your gaming friends that you've come across through your years. Please leave them in the comments. It's been great for me, and that's really my experience through gaming and gaming friends through the years. So we'll catch you on another video, and take care.